who am I talking to? Who am I connecting to? Who do I want to get to know better? And who do I want to go invite into my business?
There's over 433 million active users on Pinterest. That is not a little baby site, right? Like, I mean, that is massive. So starting in the beginning, right? Why Pinterest and why it's such a great opportunity right now?
Because one of the SEO component, search engine optimization, is going to lead the pack for anybody. Whenever someone needs to go online, they start on Google. Sometimes it leads them to Instagram. Sometimes it's a blog post. Well, you get kind of like a buy one, get one free with Pinterest is what I said, because you're able to go to Google, you're able to capitalize on that traffic through Pinterest. And then people who are already directly related with those amount of users, they're already on the site looking up their next, recipe or their next whatever. But what happens is once Pinterest knows and identifies you as their go-to person for that component or that area, I'll go through with a friend's phone so it's not cached in, right? Or I'll grab go to a computer that doesn't have anything about Pinterest in there, and then I go search. And when I go to search, you can give me a topic, I'll go search in there, and I'm like, oh, it's wide open. Okay, you can go ahead and take over this market share. You can create a community page about, give me any city, in the US, and then you can create your own platform within Pinterest that they say, okay, Boise, Idaho, or DC, or Orlando, and I'm gonna start coming up because they're gonna see me. And it doesn't have to do about the house. The thing about it is, we're not just talking about real estate. We're creating a lifestyle component within their ecosystem. And that's how you start to control those areas.
So you create, is it a bulletin, or is it it's a page, right? So it's like Orlando Living, right?
And board. Mm-hmm.
It's a board. Okay, so you create a board. Step one is go in, look at your market, type in my home, for sale. Yes. Look at Pinterest. And then if there's nothing really there, you go in and you create a board around Orlando Living, right? Or Orlando Luxury Living, right?
Yeah, correct.
Then what do you do?
Then you're going to go ahead and take things from your cell phone that you already had or old listings, and maybe just show the front of the home, an interior shot of the home. You want to mix it up. You don't want it to be like plug and play. I always tell people, take that extra time with Pinterest, because this is something that's going to be cultivated for years to come. I have pins from 2 years ago that's popping up and become relevant, and they take wildfire. So don't think it's going to be an instant gratification like you would if you posted something on Facebook or Instagram. It can keep playing and playing and playing, and you're not doing anything. That's the one thing about Pinterest.
And that's a great strategy. That's what I loved about our conversation, right? Like Mark and I are on this thing of creating things that are evergreen, that continuously yield, right? And we're focused on YouTube and in our group. And I think that that's the real way, because like it seems like Instagram and TikTok and even Facebook, like you put it out there and it's got a shelf life, like a piece of sushi. It's got 6 hours and it's done, right?
It's gone into the next trendy song comes or whatever with this. And this is touching on me, on a high level individual too. Remember that. So maybe you are looking for a certain demographic, and that's why I'm like, who am I talking to? Who am I connecting to? Who do I want to get to know better? And who do I want to go invite into my business? I mean, I've been doing this a long time. I don't need to have every client as my client, because that's taking away my life. I want to make sure that I'm providing them a service that they love. And then they want to go ahead and tell all their good friends about it too. Or what's happening now, even with Pinterest, they're sharing that information. Hey, check out this board, or check out this, and then I'll get somebody texting me and saying, hey, I just found you on Pinterest. Can you help me with this? And that changes that direction and narrative of the type of client you're working with.
Right. They come and reaching for you.
Correct.
Yeah. And then we're a big fan of this hyper-local strategy. When I was an agent, and I took it to another level, and I just moved into one community, and focused on those 600 homes in that one community. And I remember when we met 2 years ago, and you were just starting, I mean, you're doing the Pinterest thing and you were focusing in Orlando. And I think we had a conversation about this, about being so hyper local, but sticking with this strategy and going. And now you've just blown up. It's incredible. And let me ask you this Orlando board that you created, do you also create different neighborhoods for Orlando, like have separate sections for Orlando?
Yes, I'm doing that now even more in depth, that I've understood how it's working, and I'm like super excited about it. But so you can go as hyper as you want to. Like you're saying, if you had those 600 communities, right? They have community events. They have certain things they have a niche for. Maybe it's modern architecture. Then boom, guess what you're doing? Another board for modern architecture. Then you're going to go ahead and do one that's probably going to go more skilled stores for the school zones. Maybe that's what they, all of the top things. When I talk to agents I'm working with, I'll say, give me the top 10 things why they want to move there and sell me, because I don't know that market. And then once they tell me that, then I go searching for it. I'm like, oh, well, they don't have this, they don't have this. So I give them ideas of what they can post inside of those boards that's going to get their clients potentially excited and make it shareable content.
If you want to keep getting tips, hit the subscribe button as well. Thanks for watching, and we hope you get a lot out of this.